And we're back. Let's go bash for another one. How's it going, bro? How you doing?
All right, man. How are you?
All right, same old. Good little Premier League week 22 it's been.
Midweek.
Nice action. Oh, yeah, midweek action of Premier League
Missed
football.
it with all the other football going on.
You're right, it was nice. Like I said, just Tuesday night football, Wednesday night football, Thursday night football, Saturday night more Premier League football, Sunday night more Premier League football. Can't beat it, to be fair.
There's a Monday.
Well, I don't know if you watched the other result as well today. MLS against Saudi.
I heard about it. I ain't watched it.
Spunking, mate. 6-0.
6-0.
Didn't you see the Porto goal I sent you?
No.
You still haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it, no.
We'll watch it straight after the podcast, mate. Oh, yeah, trust me. Clean AF that strike. Clean AF that strike was me, I'm telling you.
AF means as fuck.
Boom, straight over the goalkeeper, behind the halfway line. But I ain't seen Ronaldo ever celebrate a goal like that as well, so they're definitely paying him to celebrate goals as well. So, you know what I mean? Messi only played 7 minutes.
Big move.
So, Inter Miami went to Riyadh in the Riyadh Cup and they've lost against Al Hilal and Nasser. Is that an indicator that the Saudi League is better than the MLS?
It is better.
What did you make of, and just before we start, I know, we haven't spoken about it yet on the podcast. What did you make of Ronaldo's comments about the French league? Do you think it was a random pop or is it more marketing from Ronaldo?
I think more marketing, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think there was a slight pop there.
Yeah.
Because obviously his biggest rival played there, so...
I think it was because of that, innit?
It's clearly better. He didn't even need to mention MLS. That's how much of a pop it was.
Yeah, last year he mentioned it. That's what I mean. So from last year when he goes, the first one that he ever mentioned, like in comparison with MLS, if you remember, he goes like way bigger.
I was thinking there's no point even mentioning you lot. That's how small they are.
And I think it meant a lot to him by the celebrations and that he wanted to get fit for the friendly to show that he's representing the football in Saudi Arabia, that now he's the driving force and the ambassador behind it.
He's the main man. He's the main man. There's no...
Big victory that one, 6-0 and Nasser. Let's see if they can win the Asian Champions League. The Saudi halfway pod we need to do it before they start as well, you remember? Obviously Benzema's going through all sorts, Hendo's left, Gerrard signed a new contract. It's all kicking off in Saudi, man. It's all kicking off in Saudi. Rakitic just joined. Did you know that?
I don't know.
You see, there you see, Shabab. Same team as David De Gea might be joining as well. And Carrasco's there.
It's going to be a good team, though.
That's a decent team. They're building up.
Yeah.
That's not owned by one of the 4 PIF. Anyway, enough of the Saudi and the MLS and all that. On to Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, the first game on Tuesday. 2-1, good result. Arsenal following up from that victory against Palace on the weekend after they had their long week break, showing that they got the champions metal about them if there is any champions metal, and they just got to keep going.
You have to give them credit.
Yeah.
They were going down a slope and now they've picked up.
Even in this match sub in the first half, it looked like they were sleepwalking into another draw. The urgency wasn't really there. Again, is that same problem that you keep banging on about, to be fair, and I'll mention it today for you. They need a striker up front. I know I'm a big fan, and you're probably you like aiming it towards me when you say it, because I'm big Jesus.
To be honest with you, it's not even that. I've always liked Jesus, but whenever I've seen him at City, not even just Arsenal, I've always known he's not a goal scorer. He's just not a goal scorer.
No, I think he was. I think we spoke about this. And Pep moulded him into a right winger. That's my opinion. I don't know about you. Because if you remember, let's take it back a little bit. When he first joined, Aguero was injured. He went on a sick run. And we all thought Aguero was about to get sold. Do you remember? There was a big debate and all that. Then he got injured and Aguero broke back in.
The thing is, he's had his time at centre forward now for Arsenal as well. And he's not really shown that he's a lethal striker. He's a good player. A very good player.
Top player.
But he's not a good finisher. I mean, he was a bit
very fortunate. Not a bit. The goal was all Turner. And that's not in a good way, in a bad way. His build-up was good, his dribbling. Again, that's the part of his game which not many strikers in world football or forwards in world football can maybe even touch him.
He's got good strength and low centre of gravity, so he's a top player.
So there was a moment, I don't know if you've seen in the second half, where he flicked it over that Danilo's head right in the box, and if he caught the volley perfect, again, it would have been one of the great goals. But the way he flicked it over, that just shows the tech he's got. The
nonchalance.
And the close ball control and the confidence. And his assist for Saka's goal was great. Yeah. That's another part of his game again that I wouldn't say is overlooked. I think fans in England or of the Premier League know his quality when it comes to build-up play, when it comes to the first touch. Awareness there as well, and the weight of pass was perfect for Saka. What I liked about that goal was Bukayo Saka taking it on his right foot. Touch with the right foot and then whack with the right foot.
Very good finish,
That's what I mean.
Swept it across, but it was awful defending, man.
Come from a corner,
I don't know what they were doing. Like, he was clearly there alone. Like, the amount of space and time that he had, it was just really bad.
Caught on the counter, but like I said, I think Arsenal woke up in the second half. Whatever Arteta said seemed to have worked. Jesus had a few chances before he scored.
Yes.
Saka wrapped it up for him in the end.
Yeah.
But that is the, and I've been saying this all season about Arsenal, that you as well, that they don't finish their chances or they don't finish teams off, and they're always vulnerable and they're open to susceptibility at the back.
I'll be honest with you, like a lot of their wins this season they've scraped.
Yeah.
And obviously to a different degree, they're very similar to United, but obviously to a different degree. They're in a champions talk. They're in the champions talk to win it. Now, to be in that talk, they need to put them chances away, like you said.
Yeah.
But they're not putting them chances away. And if you're not going to put chances away, listen, it's a football match. The opposition, what do you think they're just going to sit there for 90 minutes?
But we're going to get onto it. But I mean, we've seen today Wolves. I mean, United are flipping 5 or 6 in the first half.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. Like, I'm not saying we're some sick team. We're not. We're far from it. And tonight has shown how vulnerable of a team and of a squad, and how they just crumble under pressure. We've seen it all season. The amount of 2-0 leads that we've had. And the funny thing is, twice in this game we had a 2-0 lead. So when it was 2-0, and then Wolves obviously got that penalty, which was bullshit. VAR again fucking us over. And, you know, the same thing happened.
Wait for this, so we'll get to it. Go back to Forrest Arsenal.
Sorry, go on.
Right? Because I don't need to give you full opinions right now, because we'll just finish on United. We're going to finish on United today. So Arsenal, going back to him. I know Winnie's goal, coming back from injury. He had 10 in 16 appearances before his injury, you know. Now that's 11 in 17. He's obviously key to their survival hopes.
He's a big game player as well.
And I think we found William Saliba's weakness.
Yeah, he got bullied for that. That was bad.
Too easy, that man. It wasn't just bullying. It was far too easy. That
was poor.
He wasn't going in for it the way you're supposed to go in for it.
At first, I thought it was Gabriel. Then I looked at the numbers. I was like,
yeah, number 2. All he did was like put a strong arm into his back, kind of thing, to hold him off, and that's it. He's got it. Fortunate touch, good finish though, and a Winnie. Arsenal moving on. Good victory. That big
Luton.
game against Liverpool on the weekend. What's your predictions? Wait.
Is it Anfield?
Is it Anfield? Is it Emirates? It's at Emirates. I had to ask the editor QB and the camera, Liverpool fan.
They're coming off 2 victories.
Yeah.
The crowd will be pumped. I think that, I don't know, but Liverpool have been solid this season. You know what? I'm gonna have to go towards a draw. Only reason is because Liverpool have managed to save themselves a few times whenever they've been losing, and they've managed to get draws out of games. So it could be one of them games where Arsenal actually play well. The crowd have gotten pumped. Is
it similar to Anfield last year when they went 2-0 up in the first 15 minutes? And then they lost the lead. Obviously, that's because of Anfield.
It can be, but the thing is, you're talking Anfield and you're talking Emirates. For them to go Anfield away last season when they did, and go 2-0 up and then miss that penalty, that was on them. If they went 3-0 up and they started to play the game out,
do you think the FA Cup will have any psychological effect on them? Because that was played at the Emirates. Liverpool, you can say maybe they didn't have their strongest 11, possibly. They still had a strong 11, don't get me wrong. Arsenal, on the other hand, in my opinion, fielded a stronger team on the day.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, but I'm going towards a draw, me. That's my take on it.
I think Liverpool are going to beat them 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, I think they'll scrape a victory in the end.
If they win there, then, you know, they're in the driving seat, aren't they?
Yeah. And on to Liverpool now. What a victory. What a game against Chelsea. 4-1. I want to talk about the main man first. I mentioned him in the group, right? And this was funny. I go, boys, Bradley's good, man. As soon as I said that, he got his first assist. And straight after that, he did a Zinedine Zidane touch out the sky. Oh, my days, that guy did a Zizou touch. I was like, whoa, watch out to rub my eyes twice. Like, yo, is that Connor Bradley, that Zinedine Zidane on the right for Liverpool? I'm not even... You might think I'm exaggerating. Yeah, it was a sick touch the way he stretched it out. His finish... running onto it.
Very good finish.
Every tackle, he was crunching, mate. There was one point in the second half, right? Mudryk was trying to do the Mudryk tati that he does, right? He's like, move out of the way, man. Get out of here.
Chelsea are awful, man. And this is coming from a United fan. And I'm not even taking the piss now. I'm not even laughing.
Yeah, I know. I did want to have a serious...
I'm being genuine because I've seen them at Old Trafford as well. And we should have thumped them 4 or 5-1 as well. Do you know what I mean?
Do you agree with my initial assessment? I know it caused a bit of rolley between us, right? When I said they got a soft underbelly after the game against Manchester City and against, was it Tottenham and against Arsenal, when I go, you know, Chelsea, they got it in them, they play good football, but they're too soft and that's what's going to let them down.
How can that be something stupid? It's been evident all season. They are so easy to go through, man. It's unbelievable.
Moses Caicedo, I know we say sometimes we need to give him 12 months, 18 months. He's not really had no injuries that have hampered him. There's had no settling in problems that have hampered him. No. Is he just shit?
I think the whole team shit.
I tell you who made a big mistake moving. Then you might say, "Didi, this is just your bias," and you just shut up, Didi. It's like, you know what I'm gonna say. So let's just be real. You know, when you move to Chelsea as well, right? It might be a bit of visionary stuff. It's like, I did this, man. This was my reaction when he moved to Chelsea. Like, why have you picked Chelsea, Enzo, man, of all the clubs? Like, today I was saying it to Hamad, and Hamad's like, who's going to pay 100 million? That wasn't my point. My point was that if he waited till the summer, he's a good enough player to, like, him and his agent, they could have sat down and said, you know what, maybe Barca, Madrid winners, maybe Juve winners, anyone other than Chelsea. Honestly, have we ever seen
more talent being zapped?
Not just that, I was going to say, have you ever seen like an ownership come in and ruin a club? Even this is worse than the Glazers. So this is within 2 years, they're running them into the ground kind of thing.
I think the thing is, this can easily be recovered though.
How? Easily?
By appointing, not easy, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but by appointing the right people. This is the point I was making to you earlier. All these clubs that have had success recently over the last few years, they've all got a structure in there. They've all got a contingency plan in there.
He's come in with his
structure.
structure.
They've all got a B plan, a C plan. Like if A fucks up, we've already got B lined up. Like Guardiola, for example, he made a few signings, and the thing is, it's not looked at because they win so much. It's Fergie as well. He's done it. He's had shit signings.
No, but what I think Chelsea did put a model in place.
They take him out.
I think Chelsea did put a model in place, and it's not being highlighted enough. So, do you know what the model is?
I don't know what the model is.
You forget, you do know it. There you are. And what the flipping contracts was he giving last year before FFP had to stand in again?
That was because of FFP.
No, that was their model, yes or no. Every single player they bought from then was on 8 to 7 to 6 year contracts. So they would have tied them down, and when they sell them, they have high resale value. That's going down to a club like Ajax, Brighton, those type of clubs have that type of...
And not just that, according to FFP, then because the transfer fee is split over a certain time, it only looks like for that financial year, you've only spent this much, whereas really, £1 billion, man, in a year and a half, a year.
That's what I mean.
It's disgusting.
So after spending £1.5 billion, right, if you went down through their signings, they've now become a stepping stone club, is what I'm saying. Maybe Bowley's turned him. How long are we going to say, look, it's been 18 months of last season, they were atrocious. This season, you tell me if you have any confidence when you're watching Chelsea. All banter aside now, when you watch Chelsea play football, is there any confidence they're going to win a match?
No, to be honest with you, from what I've gathered over the last couple of years, and I'm not taking the piss because we've been like a mid-table club ourselves this year, but they actually have been for 2-3 years now, they've been a mid-table club. Yeah. We've at least still bounced in the Champions. We've flirted with Europe. They haven't even been, like, when was the last time they were in Europe?
2 years ago now.
But that was because of 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, when they won the Champions League.
Do you understand? So, since then, what have they done?
So, is it fair to say that Chelsea are really now, they need to have a proper look at themselves?
And judging on that performance against Liverpool, I know, albeit being at Anfield, and I know people don't rate that cup that highly, but it's a cup. And for Chelsea and from Pochettino, it'd be massive to win it.
Yeah.
Judging on that performance.
Oh, no, they're not winning the Carabao Cup.
They're getting smashed.
Yeah, they are.
They're getting smashed.
Bro, Liverpool were all over them. Like
that final's going to be the similar scoreline.
They were like a gazelle waiting to be eaten by the lions in the savannah, mate. Liverpool were all over them. The way Bradley was going into the challenges.
It was a good finish by Christopher Nkunku. Nice little turn.
Yeah, that's the only positive they had.
I think he needs to leave as well.
I tell you, again,
I know he just come, but he needs to go. He needs to go.
Moving on to Darwin Núñez, mate, Woodbrook FC. Remember, we were talking about Paul Pogba. I think he's overtaken Pogba's record. What the hell is his obsession with the post? He had a penalty, Darwizy, mate. What are you doing?
I think once again, maybe similar to Jesus in a sense, but he's just not a good finisher, man. He's a good player, but he's not a good finisher.
He's crazy.
He is 23, 24.
He doesn't stop though,
Even though, no, he doesn't. I'll give him credit for that. But the thing is, we know this with South American players. They all don't stop. All of them, every single
They got that dog in them, the animal in them.
They're just naturally dogs.
I like Zaba's
And we say that with compliments when we say the dogs. Like, we mean that you guys, you've got the best work ethic going in the world. And that's because of how they've grown up. And
100%, yeah.
So credit to him, man. And
all right, Connor Bradley. Is he going to break into the team? And if he breaks in the team, where does my boy Trent Alexander-Arnold go? Is it time for him not to...
It might be midfield.
It has to be at the transition for him.
And then the thing is, who are you going to take out now? Because you've got Dominic Szoboszlai, who's been playing well.
Endo.
You've got McAllister.
Endo.
Okay, but then it's too attacking for me. And I know everyone wants to watch attacking football, but
you never know, the new manager might not play 3 up front, he might play 4 in the midfield.
You've got easy slice then if it's a 3 midfield.
Yeah, if it's a 3 midfield.
If it's a 4 or a 5 and they change, then maybe it can work.
And the last...
He's a top player.
Last conversation on Liverpool for today's podcast, right, that I want to talk about is Alexis McAllister. I think I want to give him some flowers, right? He got a lot of stick at the start of the season. A lot of people saying, I gave him signing of the season. He's settled in now really well. He's playing good football. He's keeping it ticking. And that's why Liverpool are looking more solid, because he sorted it out in the middle of the park with Szoboszlai. Big reason why Liverpool look better going forward as well is McAllister's just comfortable in there, man.
He's composed.
He's very composed, and he showed it yesterday.
He's a good passer. He's got a good shot on him. He's composed. He's got the dog in him. He can tackle.
35 million as well, remember.
He reminds me of like a younger Christian Eriksen, but with more bite to his game.
Yeah, good comparison.
And not as good a passer, but like I'm on about
definitely
Eriksen
not as
peak,
good as a passer.
But he reminds me of a similar kind of player with more dog in him, basically.
Yeah.
An Argentine.
Talking of Argentines, we signed someone. I think this is the biggest deadline day signing of the season. This is how dead the deadline day has been. Obviously, FFP has kicked in. We bought Carlos Alcaraz from Southampton. You don't know him, do you? That's why you're not getting that. Don't take the piss out of me. So you don't remember him from last season, Premier League. Yeah, he scored against Wolves and Arsenal. He's highly rated.
He's young.
Yeah,
he's young.
Option to buy for 49 million at the end of the season. Not permanent. He's got the same name as the tennis player. Funny moment, the tennis player is the one who replied to Juventus' post on social media saying, I'm ready to play for you. He's a top player. Right, moving on then. Luton, Brighton, 4-0. De Zerbi, 3 victories in 16.
3 in the last 16.
How is it that they're still in the top 8 sub?
That's because there's shit show around them. Chelsea are shit, United are shit, Newcastle are shit.
Going to the point that we made earlier in the podcast.
They're in the top 4 now.
On our show, that we did make the point that we'd feel like it's probably the weakest Premier League that we've seen in our lifetime.
Yeah.
No hyperbole.
100%, man. Like,
it's crazy, isn't it? There's
it's just
mad stuff going on.
It's awful. But you know what? We were speaking about Luton on last week's podcast.
Oh, yeah, Kenilworth Road.
They are unreal, mate. 4-0. 4-0. Was it 2-0 in the first?
And Adebayo. I said it, and that part didn't I? It was there. But when they said Kenilworth Road, that he's going to be...
He's a proper Premier League striker.
Yeah.
He is a proper Premier League striker.
Battering ram of a striker, innit?
He reminds me a bit of a Wanyi.
Yeah, they are quite similar, both of them. They're strong players, up front,
big,
got good
solid,
finish on them.
And they're good in the air. Rustle and bustle.
And you can trust them.
Hustle and bustle.
Hustle and bustle, not rustle and bustle. I thought I'd let you off with it, but you wouldn't catch yourself out. You catch yourself out.
I caught myself out.
But I see, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
Brilliant win for them. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I could see a win, but I couldn't see a bloody thrashing.
Not like that, especially against Brighton.
Do you know what? They're going to stay up. Nottingham Forest and Everton are getting deducted again very soon. And one of them's going down. I think it's Forest.
You think it's Forest? Yeah, well, going on to Brighton, right? He won in the FA Cup again. Is he doing what I thought he was going to do from the start of the season?
Might be a cup. Yeah, like you said, might be a cup.
I think he's going to be focusing more on the cups, isn't it?
You got to remember they did get to the semi-finals of the FA Cup last season, didn't they?
Yeah. João Pedro's on fire in the cups for him as well this season. He got hat-tricked in the weekend.
Yeah, he's scored a lot of goals this season.
He has. But most of them again have come in the cup,
and
not in the Premier
League as well.
Yeah.
He's a good. He looks a good player though, and he's fairly young. And
he was always highly rated from Watford. I rated that signing at the time, to be fair, you know.
Yeah, but
Luton, good victory. Moving
massive
on.
victory, man. I think they're staying up. Props to them.
Luton, I agree with you, you know.
Somewhat special about Kenilworth Road.
Not just that, it's because of the deductions that you said, Forest going down.
No, it's like that fairy tale shit in it, you know, when like a small team comes up.
No, I get you, no, but what I mean, so is the reason I'm giving them to stay up.
The deductions.
It's because of the deductions.
Yeah, but
that's going to hammer it home.
I think their home form will definitely keep them up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do you think if they stay up, Ross Barkley will stay with them, or do you think...
Listen, Ross Barkley, man, bloody hell, sorry, we didn't even speak about him, man.
Did you have another good game? I didn't watch that.
He was sick, man. He's the guy controlling everything. He's Zizou for them.
I told you, did
I told you
Zinedine. Don't give him Zinedine Barkley.
Honestly,
Zinedine Barkley.
No, honestly, he's Pirlo, he's Scholes, he's Zizou, he's just all of them put in one, man.
So do you think he'll move, or I don't think he should?
He's killing it. For them, no, he needs to. He's a big fish in a small pond. Stay there. Trust me. Like,
and your career there.
He was always obviously touted to be the next Wayne Rooney when he was young. But
he had that build about him.
He had that build and look and play as well in a sense, but he should stay as what he is. Stay as that 8-10 hybrid role that, you know, because he defends a lot as well. So he's
you big Rooney up a lot. I'll tell you, there hasn't been an English. A lot of people are bringing Bellingham up now. I think it's been since Bellingham, or since Rooney is Bellingham, that's been the biggest English talent. You know, when Wayne Rooney came on the scene in Euro 2004, a lot of people are forgetting.
One of the best players in the world already.
Mental.
At that age?
Was
he 17 or 18?
18 years old, right? Euro 2004.
What he did to France?
Going to Portugal.
Portugal, France.
And he ripped it up, bro, in the group stages against Switzerland and against Croatia. Then against, France as well. What he did to Lilian Thuram.
They were laughing about him.
Tell you,
they were laughing about him.
In his documentary, bro, when he goes, I didn't care Zidane was there, I didn't care Henry was there, I didn't care. And he goes, yeah, Thuram was laughing in the presser saying, oh, who's this kid? You're talking to me about a kid. And he elbowed him. He goes, I look back at him. He goes, I'll never forget Lilian Thuram's face, remembering who I am.
I'm going to...
I want to finish. You kind of messed my flow up there, so, but what I wanted to say was, at that time, Ronaldo was emerging. Right? Let's not get it twisted. Ronaldo was emerging, Rooney was seen as the bigger talent. Messi was emerging, Rooney was seen as, at that time, right there, I'll challenge anyone. I think Ronaldo was 18 and Rooney was 18. Rooney was the bigger talent and more was expected of Wayne Rooney.
Rooney's a year younger, you know.
That's even funnier thinking and looking at it right now. But back then, the breakthrough Wayne Rooney had, very few. Most of the countries, most of the football fans in the world thought this guy's going to become the best player in Europe and the best player in the world, based on the performances. Pele was the last teenager that smashed it at international tournament the way he was smashing it, 18 years old. They would have beat Portugal in the quarterfinals. Ronaldo wasn't stepping up the way Rooney was stepping up. That's what I meant as well at the time.
No, I'm going to digress. No, it's not really digressing.
So I don't think Barkley was ever going to reach that. Going back, that's my point.
No, but Vibe with Five did a show, just a quick one on it, yeah. It was Joel Bayer, Peter Crouch and Joe Cole. And they were rating players, yeah, like there was categories, GOAT, Elite, World Class and Good Player. And these man, Joe Cole is such a hater, yeah. He was debating whether Rooney's World Class or Elite, yeah. And he was saying, oh, I don't know if I can put him ahead of Didier, because he put Didier in World Class, innit?
Yeah.
You'll have to watch this to understand.
Okay, I get you, yeah.
And they put Henry in GOAT, like with... and they put Haaland and Mbappe in Elite, and they put the likes of like, it was just mad, man. And what I'm trying to say is, how the fuck were these men debating if Rooney was Elite? Rooney's won everything in the game. When he did play as a number 9, I'll quickly finish it on this. When he did play as a number 9, he was the best number 9 in the world at that time.
Yeah, he was. Ball Rooney.
Yeah.
Ball Rooney and Valencia linking up,
but yeah,
ripping it up. It makes you emotional. That's why you don't like talking about it.
On to Tottenham, man.
Tottenham. Good victory, bro, man. Big props to him again. See, this is what I mean. I'm not going to go on to Eric Ten Hag, I promise you, yeah? But this is what I mean. That's all I'm going to say, right? Stuck to his guns. They were 2-1 down. Neil Maupay's a flipping muppet, man. I just wanted to get that out there. You scored like 4 goals all season. Why are you copying next man's celebration? And then he's saying, I'm living in your head, referee. No, I don't think so. Matters, do you see what he said afterwards? He goes, I called him and I told him, yeah, the amount of goals you scored, you need your own celebration, but you can't have your own celebration because you don't score as many goals.
And then he came back with, I didn't get relegated or something.
Yeah.
What a dead one.
It was ridiculous.
It's like they're trying to, not on Madison side, but on Maupay's always trying to see who's shitter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come
Battle
on, man.
of the shitters.
Leave it
Forget
out.
that, man.
But yeah, Ivan Toney.
Got another goal.
Second game back.
It was a bit of a gift that Udogie passed it back.
Yeah,
big dog in it.
Goal's a goal, innit?
Big dog, but no, the Richarlison, your boy, mate. You said it. You called it.
Last 7, man.
You called it.
He's doing things.
Good, man. I'm up there. I was Callum Wilson this season. May I ask?
Shall I be honest with you? You're gonna laugh at this one. Yeah, I was just randomly on the BBC checking who's the top scorer, and then there's a list in it, obviously, as it goes down, and it shows you minutes per goal. And this is probably more because he's come off the bench quite a lot, yeah. But Qassam, I'm not taking the piss with you. Yeah, we'll go over it after.
He's within 90 minutes of a goal that he's scoring.
No. No one's that. Even Haaland, I think, is just above 90 minutes. Right. I swear to you, he's in the top 3 or top 5.
Yeah. How many goals has he scored?
1 in 2 in the Premier League.
Callum Wilson?
Yeah. 1 in 2.
1 in 2.
1 in 2.
See, being serious, we're comparing all the players right now. You hear yourself. I'm asking you to listen to what you just said to me, you mad guy. You said he's in the top 3 for minutes played to goal ratio. How many goals?
I don't know how many goals.
You said 1 in 2?
No, 1 in 2 as in...
I thought you meant 1 goal in 2 games.
Oh, you mad guy. No, he's not played 2. He's obviously played more than that.
It's 1 in 2, alright. Just say he's played 14 games. 7 in 14, then he'll have.
Which isn't bad, bro. It's a good rate. I'm not saying he's sick. I'm just saying like we don't rate him that highly, but the stats, mate,
Bro, I think I said it to you in the last podcast. I seen it on TalkSport where they were debating whether he should be at Arsenal or Manchester United. Whereas I've never seen that ability in Callum Wilson, even when he's been a fit player.
He's an off-the-bench player. If you're going to bring him to come off the bench for us, why not? We'll have him as third choice.
Yeah, and his partner in crime, Mikel Antonio, he's definitely not doing as well as Richarlison this season.
No,
he isn't. So is Richarlison stuck it up then and that's what I like, man.
Richarlison's doing well.
So Brennan Johnson, I like him as well, you know. Good player, good signing. I said it at the time as well.
39-40 million.
No, but it's like good. It fits into Andy's style of play, and it just suits the club. On to Palace, Sheffield, Elise and Eze. What a show, mate. What a show, bro. 2 ballers. And they just showed it. And
you know that kid, he's honestly...
Which one? Elise or Eze?
Elise. I'll go on to Eze next, but Elise is flirting for the move.
To who?
Just whoever it is.
Because all I see on Twitter is Manchester United.
No, what he's doing on the pitch. No, but Chelsea were the ones that made a bid for him and they got accepted and he was going to go, if you remember.
No, he wasn't. He signed the contract to reject him.
No, he was going to go. Then I remember reading originally, they made the bid, it's been accepted. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's right. So, but he signed a new contract at Palace to reject him.
Yeah, he signed then because he must have thought.
Something happened in it.
He
probably looked over and he thought, yo, what am I going to go there?
35, 45, 55 players. Fuck that.
Not just that. What are they doing there?
Yeah, what am I going to do? I'd rather be, develop here.
I just remembered, man, and on that segment, sorry, I'm going to go back to it. Is Pochettino the guy?
No, the fraud. He's a fraud. I'm not going to get into that because we're just going to be sat here for like ages.
There's going to be another podcast,
but Poch is a fraud. Get him out, mate. If I were a Chelsea fan, and I know Ten Hag's not exactly doing sick this year, but listen, mate, his first year he came third and he won a trophy after 6 years without a trophy. That's all I'm going to say on that. Right, back onto Palace Sheffield, man. Eze, what a goal.
Which one?
Both of them.
Exactly.
Both of them.
All 3 goals were good.
The first one, nice little lofted passing by Elise. Nice little lofted passing by Elise and just... nice. They made it out to be like it was out of this world. It was just nice.
A nice acrobatic finish.
He could do it.
Yeah.
It's one of them things. It's there. When it's there, it's one of them.
I've seen Del Piero's got a couple of goals like that. Nice finish.
Good goal. And the second one, left foot. What's their foot?
Quality. They're both ballers. They both need to move in the summer.
They both will move. And Palace are going to gain a lot of money from it.
Yeah. And they need to rebuild with that money.
I think over 100 million for both. Easily. I'm not saying they're worth that, but you will get...
No, did you mean combined they're going to get over?
Yeah.
I thought you meant singular. That's what I was like.
But they probably are worth that, what they're doing. 50 million a piece.
Yeah. I think one of them might go for a bit more at the very least.
Elise will.
Yeah, because he's
more of a name.
And he's having a good season.
Looking. And he looks like
he's French, isn't it? Manchester City champions against Burnley. 3-1. Alvarez, double.
What did you just say?
I said Manchester City, the champions. 3-1 against Burnley. Why? What did you think I said?
I don't know what the fuck I heard there. I swear I heard Manchester.
No. Manchester, right? Alvarez, great double. KDB, bro, he's the guy, like we said in the last part, and he just keep on proving it. What I like is...
Listen, fuck this game.
No, man. No, I want to talk about KDB.
This is the game in on, isn't it?
And no. Oh, is that what you can... No, it wasn't the game in on. Alvarez is good, and I want to give him some credit as well, man. He doesn't get enough love. Got 15 goals now this season.
Yeah, he's off to Barca next summer, man.
You keep saying? I don't think so. I think he'll stay
with
one
of them players, man.
Rodri getting the goal. What a player. Key player for Manchester City. Always there.
Yeah, fuck Rodri. Fuck City.
All right. Sorry. On to the next one then.
That's why Manchester United coming out.
Newcastle United v Villa.
I've just in Manchester, so I'm feeling a bit more.
Yeah. Fabian Schär double. And...
you know what? That guy gets a lot of goals, man.
He's got quite a few now in his Premier League career. Over 6 seasons.
That's just...
Goal scoring centre back.
Yeah, you need that, man. There's not many
Pops
that
up,
you
doesn't
get.
it?
And it's not headers at all. The guy's tapping them in as well.
Villa's first loss, since last February.
Wow.
And
did you see that one coming? No one. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see them losing.
Home to Villa.
I could see a draw maybe, but
yeah, maybe a draw. But even then, Newcastle.
I did see Villa slumping a bit. If you remember in December when we spoke about it, I said there's going to be a part where the credentials are going to get tested. They're now in the fight for the top 5. Definitely, Fuller. There is no. Villa, I've got a late title charge in him, none of that.
No, it's 6 or 7 now, mate.
You're saying they're going, all right, Manchester United are back up in the top 5.
We're back.
Fulham v Everton, bro. What a bloody 0-0 this one was. Fulham, 25 shots. Everton, 21 shots.
46.
I've got a question. So for you, for Editor Q behind the camera, for everyone that's watching it, this is surely the most shots in a single Premier League match
between
of all time.
Between two teams.
Yeah, 46. It has to be. I'm asking the question, I don't know.
Oh, it has to be up there.
Yeah. It has to be number one in my opinion.
So many chances in that game, man. I can't believe it. Like, Raul Jimenez's chance from that wide angle. What is he doing there?
Put your foot through that, man. Don't be cute.
Yeah, just nice and easy, man.
Pickford save your boy, mate.
What a save.
It's funny, yeah, because yesterday, the day before, just in conversation.
I call him, I've got a new name for him.
Buffon. Yeah, I don't know why you... Listen, stop comparing your shitty Englishman to my Italian legends, right? I've had enough.
Maldini.
Who told you to say... Bro, that's blasphemy what you just said. Yeah, Maldini. I've got the real...
He came on today.
Yeah, Maldini, the real Mal. The greatest left back of all time. I always say as well. You say he's the greatest centre back, so there you go, bro. Probably the greatest defender.
I don't want him to be left back, man.
Yeah, and there you are. What was I going to say? You're calling him Buffon. Stop calling him Buffon. That's what I'm going back to my point, man. Mate, flipping Buffon. Puffy, pussy.
Right, we'll speak about tonight's game then, innit?
Right, on to West Ham. Because, we're talking about tonight's game. Well, you know, that's it, we're done, mate.
That is West Ham shit, yeah, you're right. That was tonight's game.
No, West Ham United against Bournemouth. Yeah. Which other United is that to talk about, mate?
I don't know.
Dominic Solanke.
Second top goal scorer in the Premier League now.
You did another one that you called, bro. For a year. So the Charlison,
Solanke. We crystal balls now.
You're the one that was calling me, bro. You might as well, you're right. Kudus got that penalty and it shouldn't be given. You know, VAR started to piss me off for no reason. For a lot of reasons, yeah. I'm going to bring in the Serie A into it now. Juventus against Empoli, we were playing him. Did I tell you about this? Unreal, man. It's just stupid, man. Absolutely annoying. So obviously, it's Milik's fault. He's done a bad touch. The ball come to him, right, and it's a heavy touch and strikers challenge, he's got in for it. The referee's giving him a yellow card. You go to the VAR monitor, they slow everything down, bro. Everything in slow motion looks worse than it is, yeah. So from the yellow card, obviously, they upgraded it to a red card, man. We ended up drawing that much one all. I'm telling you, man, VAR's just full of crap, man. Shit, man. Honestly, they need to sort it out, just get rid of it. That's it, one of them. Right, on to Manchester United with Wolves. Unpredictable United, as usual. Gave us a bit of a roller coaster to end the week.
Like our Champions League games.
Just with the victory at the end of it instead. Kobbie Mainoo.
Wow.
I asked the question.
What?
I'm going to ask it now in the podcast. Is he a starter for any of the major clubs?
Yeah.
Okay. Which other club would he start for?
He could start for any of them, did he?
Would he start for them though?
Well, he could start ahead of Endo.
I wanted to follow my convoy. It's not a debate.
He could start ahead of Endo for Liverpool. He could start ahead of Havertz for Arsenal. He could start
if he was at them clubs.
He could start at Tottenham. I'm not saying he's... Listen, it's not fair to even drop this question just yet anyway.
No, it is. Wait, listen
to me. He's how many games into his United career?
Doesn't matter. 18. If you're old enough, you're good enough.
He is good enough.
There you are. If you're good enough, you're old enough. Right? I'm just saying, if he was in the City squad, would Pep play him as much as Erik ten Hag's playing him? And is that because of necessity? Hear me out, so you just follow my conversation.
You're looking at City, though, the team that I've...
Any of them. So, if Arsenal had him in their squad, would Arteta be playing him as much as Erik ten Hag? That should be real.
Ten Hag, see, this is the point that I've been
making. Ten Hag has to play him.
Ten Hag had already planned to play with this guy from the beginning of
the
season. Because of lack of money.
All right.
Because of...
They shouldn't
have signed Mason.
Wait, so if they had money, was Kobbie Mainoo breaking into the midfield? So has he broken through his talent, or has he broken... I'm not putting him down at all. I want you just to keep following what I'm saying. Did he break through to...
Well, if tonight hasn't answered that question, I don't know what has.
Okay. But what I'm saying was, did Ten Hag put him in? Because of his... No, this is the question I'm asking.
Yeah, he did.
So Ten Hag did, right? Would any of the other top 4, top 5, top 6 coaches...
I don't know if they... Listen, they...
Opinion, man.
The thing is...
If you think Arteta had him...
Them clubs
if Klopp had him...
Who's Arteta promoted from his youngsters?
If Klopp had him, then...
Saka.
Yeah.
Who else has he promoted?
Emil Smith-Rowe.
Emil Smith-Rowe's been a disaster since he's
that injury, but he still promoted him in it.
He didn't even want him.
Eddie and Nketiah. They just named them in the throw.
No, but what I'm saying is United have been renowned for it.
They have been.
Since day.
100%. We even spoke about it. We gave the start to him.
Now, Mainoo was one of the stars of the FA Cup youth winning team.
Yep.
Alongside
Garnacho.
Alejandro Garnacho. The only difference is Garnacho's accelerated. Why? Because obviously Garnacho...
He's got more talent.
Garnacho's got more talent, as in attacking talent. But what Mainoo brings to the field, no one on that field brings.
This is what I'm saying. Is it lucky that he's broken? Is it lucky for Manchester United that you didn't have money to spend on a better midfielder or a bigger name so that he did have the opportunity to break through? Now that's my real question. Get to it.
Possibly. Possibly, but he's good. He's good enough.
I
He's good
accept
enough.
that. So
we don't. The thing is, you've seen him play pretty much majority of the games. The guy's composed on the ball. He barely loses the ball. He knows how to.
does he
tackle.
really do anything special though?
No, but that's the beauty of him.
Okay.
And
So then,
tonight-
wait.
tonight-
So when better
tonight-
players come near him, will he get crowded out by him, or is he the Casemiro type? Is he the Casemiro style simplicity where it gets to the top of the game?
No, he's a number 8. He's not a number 6.
No, you didn't understand. I didn't mean positional.
yeah, but
I meant in terms of his play. So how did Casemiro get to the top of football? Bro, he wasn't a long passer. What was he known for?
He learned off.
No, but it was
Kroos and
simplicity in
Modric.
it.
Yeah,
I'll sit behind you two and I'll clean up. Will Kobbie Mainoo end up becoming an elite?
I think he's got talent to, yeah.
This is my question.
Yes.
I think you're thinking I'm trying to attack him.
No. He's got the talent to. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Now, next question. So,
His
if you get better midfielders,
his first 4 starts in world football, in professional football, away at
Goodison
Liverpool,
Park,
away at
St. James
Goodison
Park,
Park, away at Galatasaray, and away at
Galatasaray,
St. James's
yeah.
Park. And the guy shone in every single one of them games. Even away at Anfield, yeah, the guy was doing his thing.
where does Mason Mount fit in with this guy in the midfield?
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay. If Mason Mount was fit, would Kobbie be getting the opportunities he's been getting?
He should.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. That's Ten Hag, innit?
Exactly. So,
I don't
does
know.
Ten Hag even deserve praise for Kobbie Mainoo, or is it more through circumstances?
The thing is, like I said, in pre-season,
He was going to give him, I accept that as well. I do accept that. But was he going to give him this many? So,
he might not have, but the thing
I think his hand's been forced.
The thing is, maybe his hand's been forced, but on top of that, you got to look at the whole squad, yeah? Like,
He's the best midfielder in the squad right now.
yeah, 100%. And you got to look at the whole squad and actually look at everyone, yeah, in that team and tell me who's press resistant and who knows how to pass the ball non-stop.
Him.
No, but as in, name me a few.
Eriksen,
Be
in his peak.
genuine. No, press resistant fully.
In his peak, innit?
But not now. He's too slow. He gets
Right
bullied.
now, it press resistant.
And not getting bullied as well. Press resistant, knows how to pass without losing the ball, and is strong.
He's gone a bit soft in it
It's
this
Martinez,
season. And Casemiro.
Casemiro, even he's gone a bit slow.
He's
though.
gone soft in it.
Yeah, and Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, Bruno loses the ball quite
Yeah,
often.
no.
Dalot, I'd argue as well. Dalot's quite presses. He's quite good, you know. He knows how to
He is.
move it. Yeah.
He's technically very sound.
And sure, but I don't want to speak about him because he's always injured, man. I don't want to.
But you know what? Look at the difference he made today. Right, we were going at it in the group, right? So Fraser, you didn't watch the style of play. No, I did watch the style of play. Luke Shaw, look at the difference he made, right? On the left hand side.
It brings a massive.
Why can't Ten Hag tell the other left back that plays there, just do the flipping same overlap?
I just don't think the talent's good enough.
But no, come on, man. He's just running, man.
Honestly. No, but I
It's mad, man.
but I
I'm
genuinely
baffled.
mean that. And the thing is, we'll speak on Rashford as well, yeah, because obviously a lot of people wanted him dropped. And to be honest with you, I was probably one of them people as well. And even though, like, he wasn't amazing today, but he wasn't shit today, yeah?
He was good.
He had a good enough performance. The finish was really good. I've got to say the finish was
Very good.
Confident. And he had a nice little link up with Højlund. And you know what I noticed today? What were the wingers doing today?
Yeah, they were trying to get it into Highland.
into
Highland, yeah.
That was the difference in our play.
But
today.
you know what?
That was why we actually looked better.
I think it's to the detriment of Garnacho today as well, though. Because there were moments where Garnacho does what he normally does, but he didn't. He was trying to. It was a bit. I think there was moments where he would, attack the defender, but instead of attacking him, he thought, I'm going to give this in now.
Try passing it. They need to. I think that's why decision making needs to come in. And you know what? I deeped it today. Yeah, 3 of our starters. I don't know if there's any more, but 3 of our starters that are playing really well are all 20 or younger.
Yeah, Højlund,
Garnacho and
20,
Mainoo, yeah,
19,
18, in that order.
But this is what I'm saying about the team then. Why haven't, all these signings Erik Ten Hag's made, why not just look into that? And they always getting rid of them from there. I don't get it.
The signings this summer have been atrocious.
They stunk, mate. They stunk the whole place out.
Andre Onana, he's at fault for at least one of them goals. The Pedro Neto equaliser, without a doubt.
Why are you giving him so much blame for that? No, I'm being real. I'm not defending him. I'm being real, bro.
Look, fair dues. Neto got half an inch on Varane.
And he's going to use it. We knew he was going to do
use
that.
His left foot, 100%. It's at his near post, number 1. David De Gea, I've seen make that save repetitive times where he just gets down, full arm out. But Andre Onana didn't even anticipate it.
Yeah,
I watched
okay.
him.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Yeah, he's left standing.
He's just not a shot stopper.
He's
and
not.
done that so
I
many
accept
times.
it as well.
And bro, as much as we all want to talk about the modern game,
he hasn't really added nothing to it.
Listen, a goalkeeper is there to fucking make saves, not to fucking pass it out.
He's changed his style of play, like I keep going back to anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We need to get Andre Onana out, honestly. I know I've on the flip side, I've said Mason Mount maybe deserves a bit of time, even though we didn't need to sign him. Yeah, and he probably don't fit in.
That was my point about the Mainoo conversation, by
But
the way.
Onana has started more than enough games for me to judge, bro. And we've lost more than enough fucking games and dropped more than... Listen, tonight we're lucky we didn't draw or lose.
Yeah, you are.
Even though we could have been 7 or 8 goals. I'm not exaggerating, yeah. If you watch the game through and through every minute, yeah. First half, we had them fully... They had their little moment in the first half, but any home team's going to have a
yeah,
moment. And then second half, up until the VAR decision, which let's talk about... Yeah, we'll wrap up on this. What the fuck is that?
He's getting it. What can we say, man?
Casemiro's barely skimmed him.
But yesterday's decision was the same thing.
It's just bullshit. And then
Van Dijk and Conor Gallagher.
And then for us, look, I was sat with Shabs here and I was watching it and I was like, do you know what, Shabs? I kept saying it even whilst we were dominating. Qasam, wallah. This is how much faith this is how lack of faith I've got in my team.
Yeah.
Even though I've seen them play Wolves off the park and it's not an easy place to go. Tottenham and Man City have lost there.
Sub's favourite point of tonight.
Newcastle have dropped points there. It's not easy though, you know that.
I accept that, man.
Listen, if they win tonight and we lose, they're level on points with us. It's as deep as that. Yeah, that's how shit we've been. And that's how good we've been.
You know, United's vulnerability is as deep as that. Thank you very much. It's actually as deep as that. That you're always on the edge of maybe collapsing or maybe just grabbing onto holding on.
We've seen United have so many 2-0 leads this season and then they throw it away. They throw it away. And the funny thing is, in this game, did you hear me out? With a 2-0 lead, alright, you might say second half wasn't all that. I think up until the VAR decision, I think we had a few more chances. We'll have to go back over it if I can find an extended highlights video. Yeah,
you definitely find one.
Yeah,
we'll definitely find one.
We had enough chances to be at least 4 or 5 up. In fact, all the commentators that were bloody commenting on the game,
I thought after 45 it should have been 5.
They were all saying it should have been 5 or 6-0. They had a canter of chances. Now, in that type of scenario, when it's a 2-goal lead in any game, it doesn't matter what team you are.
100%.
It doesn't matter what team you are. If you concede, you're under pressure. When you're Man United, you're guaranteed to drop points. Other than,
but then
you asked me if Mainoo was special. I've seen him for being a simple player.
That was
carries the ball a bit.
Very special.
Tackles well, and he's just composed.
Yeah.
That was... I'm not saying he's going to be as good or whatever thing he
said.
That was a Bellingham-esque moment.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Or any top midfielder you want to speak about.
Bro, I told you I didn't see Max Kilman get ripped out.
He took 3 or 4 of them. There was 4 of them. Yeah, but there was a few along the way. Like one guy, and Megs him, then run around 2.
He did the bloody feint on the other one, like pretending to pass it there.
I thought I was dreaming when I saw that because I was expecting a 3-0.
I thought he's going to pass it. He's normally passing the ball a lot.
He can add that to his game. You ask me, is he going to be...
against Newport, good finish, very good. No, it doesn't matter if it's Newport. The finish, because you asked me, remember?
Very, very good finish. I get that, but it was a cup game.
All right, I would end this.
To score back-to-back, your first 2 professional goals in only what? How long has he been here? What, 10, 15 games?
Yeah.
Wicked. And if he can keep adding this to his game, tell me, is he going to be a starter?
England calls. Would you put him in England midfield?
Not right now, no. Too much pressure. He's 18. I know we spoke about Rooney and Gerrard and Owen and whatever.
So this is what I mean about Kobbie Mainoo.
I'm not putting him in a bracket yet.
I'm not saying let's put him in a bracket. That was my whole thing then.
Well, should you take him? Has he got the talent? Yes. Should you take him?
Is he special?
He is special.
So then, shouldn't that warrant him going?
No. Because
why not?
Because we're Man United, we don't give a fuck about England.
Liverpool said the same thing as well, though.
We don't want to risk our players. And then when he misses a penalty in the final or in the semi-final and it's his turn, and then that's it. Suddenly he's this and he's that and he gets...
Rashford's that anyway, man. Don't blame the England fans for that, man.
He
brings you to himself, Rashford.
Listen, Saka, Rashford and Thingy all got abused for nothing. Humans make mistakes. We all make mistakes.
Someone is deep one on the podcast for flipping neck, man. Every pod nowadays you're dropping a deep one. You are mad, bro.
I'm a philosopher. Call me
God. Socrates, Aristotle, call them all, mate. Thank you very much. We're done in it. Was that every game? Even if it wasn't, we're done.
You got to say, man, what a fucking winner.
What a goal. Great goal. Amazing goal. Like, share.